Hey there, everyone. Welcome to another Let's Play Majora's Mask. I'm Samuel.
And it has been a while.
I was about to mention it, yes. Life and everything else freaking stopped us, but we are finally back. How do I even play that? I did all this pre-stuff, and I didn't even think to look at the songs and stuff again. Okay. Utterly freaking ridiculous, Shay. Why did I not look at the songs? I should have known better.
I have lost track. When was the last time we were here? It feels like it was much warmer outside.
It's been at least a month. Let's put it that way. Possibly two.
But life gets in the way, like you mentioned. So.
Yeah, me and you both had stuff. Let's put it that way.
But we're back, and just in time for, well, I mean, this is the season for schedule changes, so maybe.
Oh, yeah, right. There's no way that something's going to come up during all this.
Oh, certainly not. It's the most relaxing time of the year, like the summer should be.
I don't know why I did that. Again, I'm going to have to remember. I was talking to Shay about this like earlier. I'm going to have to remember, classic game did not have another thumbstick. It only had one. So when I reach down to try to change the camera with that other thumbstick, I am in fact doing jack squat.
I'm curious if there is a setting. It feels like they would have put something in there for it.
Well, the problem is then I don't have anything to use the C buttons with. So, yeah.
Hey, BK, how you doing?
Hello, BK, sir. This reminds me I need to turn off the overlay whenever we're recording. Okay, did I go as demented as I thought? I can't... None of the voices... Nothing is going to be the same. I'm starting from square one. I'm going to tell you guys right now, so I'm sorry I didn't do my research before we came back, but oh, wise young one, I'm the great fairy of wisdom. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. As thanks, I shall enhance your magic power. You know, mildly unhinged, like they are.
It just feels all kinds of wrong. I mean, because how old is Link supposed to be in this game?
Young enough. And yet they are giving him all of this stuff. Your magic power has been enhanced. You now have twice as much magic power. Come see me whenever you're overcome by weariness. I will not be climbing up this mountain to do jack squat, madam. You've got sisters that are easily... accessed. I don't think so.
She's just the Marcia of the group. That's all that it is.
Yep. Okay, now, seeing as we do have to do a specific something, I'm going to take us somewhere first. Got to take us back to Clock Down. I've got to put our money in the bank, and then we're going to restart the cycle and kill a goat again. Because we did not do it in time to pull a specific thing off, so, yeah.
We were just getting our bearings. That was the practice run. This is the real run.
Yeah. I mean, goat's one of my favorite boss battles anyway, and that's kind of the nature of this beast anyway, so.
Oh, they're just a little too excited right there.
667, so close.
Okay. I kind of feel like that must have been planned by you in some way. That just feels way too close.
I'm holding my hand up. No one can see it. I did not plan that, but that joke was there. I ran with it. It's like riding a bike eventually, but
Eventually, we'll get the hang of it again.
yep. That's not where we're going yet. Okay,
I do
let's
have
see.
to ask, in terms of like whenever you were that age, did you like staying up all night, and did it always feel terrible whenever you saw the sun the next day? I don't know why, but mornings are supposed to be like the most placid times. I absolutely hated seeing the sun. I love staying up all night. What about you, though?
You, you're making an assumption I had the capacity to stay up all night. I was one of those kids, okay? That's
Oh, gotcha.
I
gotcha.
remember, and he's been on the network before, so I can say his name. Those be the rules. Anytime Michael Mays, once a year, it used to be a tradition that we would go to his house for the New Year's, because that was, the big thing, right? I've got other places that I do things now. We've got the New Year's Streamathon, of which there be stuff brewing, by the way. So keep an eye out, people. I've got things to plug. But yeah, so there's the Streamathon I essentially do every year. So that's what I do. Although since I take the morning shift, sometimes I go to a friend's house too. But yeah, with those, I always have to focus when I do that. But there's that. But back in the day when I was still in school and stuff, Michael would have us over to his parents' house every single time. So we would do that. And then most of the time around midnight, which is oddly my pumpkin time now, even as an adult, maybe I can push myself to 1 o'clock when I need to, but that's my when I need to do it sort of situation, right? But anyway, so.
We absolutely come from two completely different worlds there, because anytime I could stay up all night, I mean, that was my jam. I've always been a night person, though.
Oh no. There we go. But yeah, essentially I would go to bed, and then there were times where everyone else would stay up all day. Right. Why do I think that weak ocarina is gonna do it? What's wrong with me? There we go. That's better. So many things to remember. It's been months. But yeah, essentially, he would have us over. I would always go to sleep. I'd go to sleep on the couch. They had a really soft couch. Trust me, I didn't mind it one bit. And then sometimes I would wake up in the morning and find them still awake, and I would be utterly as disgusted as you'd expect me to be right now. So I just could not. I never was able to figure that out. But yeah, so I've never been a stay up late person. I mean, the guys over at Diamond Club Game Night know that, because I will, when I have a feeling that I'm going to be not clever anymore, that's usually when I'll leave them. Like, I'll probably go to bed at midnight, but I always take the whole, like with Game Night, we're a cast of characters, right? We don't necessarily intend to be that, but we're a stream with a bunch of people that are essentially a cast of characters, and we've all got our parts that we play. Whether we, like I said, intend to or not, that's kind of how it happens. So when I'm on stream and having to be clever, when I feel my brain start to go, oh yeah, I'm not giving you that anymore, that's usually when I'll duck out from them, because it's me going, yeah, I can't do this anymore. My brain has decided, like in an Inside Out scenario, the little people in my head are starting to switch switches off slowly, and Clever is the first one that gets switched off. Ye who hold my remains, return to the appointed place to face me. Yeah, BK in the chat points out his character, Malort Kilts Purple. That's his character. You forgot pedanting, but yes, that's...
I have not joined a game night in a while, so now I'm a little bit worried because Malort Kilts Purple and pedantic. The kilts part that has me a little bit worried.
Oh no, he's
like
just a man who
he's
a man who unironically wears kilts, and my goodness, does he pull them off! I've been in person whenever it's happened. He wore his at Dragon Con and everything. It is just amazing.
We salute you for it, BK.
Yes. This will be good practice for me for the thing I have to do later anyway.
This is one of your favorite fights, or this is your favorite fight?
I have to think in this game, this one does have a really clever, like, mechanic that makes it, like, I certainly don't like the one I'm about to have to do, let's put it that way, but yeah, it's probably my favorite one in the game out of the four. Because it's different. Yeah, I knew that was coming.
It's interesting as far as the concept is like, okay, I know we've got a boss, but hear me out.
Right.
Racetrack. And they just ran with it, literally, and I love that.
Plus, teaches you, it's good game design because it also teaches you a mechanic for a mission that you're going on later, right? Like, without you knowing it, you are now taught to where when you have to do something later, you're totally going to pull it off. Yeah, that was close.
Well dodged.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid and I first played this, it blew my brain out of my skull because, like, you're used to all those other Zelda battles that you've done your entire career of gaming, right? And then this shows up. Got you close.
Pull it off. Are you gonna get it?
Ah, dang it. In respect to this game, they did not make the bosses easier once you beat them once, right? They were just smart enough to go, hey, because of the way this works, we're going to have to give them a shortcut to the boss again for certain circumstances, so we're just going to give them the shortcuts. But otherwise, you're just going to have to do it again. I mean, there is a way to kill them quickly later, but by then, unless you're 100%ing the game, you've pretty much done what you need to do anyway.
Right. Also, it is really interesting with Zelda, the whole concept of like progression and things like that, which you would normally see in like an Elder Scrolls or Elder Scrolls, where you can level up your armor and everything. In Zelda, you have distinct items like the different tunics and everything. But
yeah.
it doesn't really have the same like gradual progression that you've seen in other games. I gotta say that's more my speed because definitely whenever the brain not working so well, we enjoy the simpler things and not have to deal with numbers. Okay, so we gotta go down. What are we doing next?
Now we're upgrading things while doing missions. Because we need a better sword. We just couldn't do that because by the time we finished Snowhead, it was the second day and the rotation wasn't good enough. I mean, do I have to do it? The sound pretty much did it for me, right? Oh, a customer. Gabora, fetch our customers some coffee quick like. Now then, let me take a look at your sword. All right, to reforge your sword, it'll cost you 100 rupees. It'll be ready at sunrise. You'll have to let us hold on to your sword until then. Keep in mind that after you use your reforged sword 100 times, it will lose its edge and it'll be back to its original sharpness. So would you like your sword reforged for 100 rupees? I'll do it. Thanks for dropping in. Now then, I'm straight off to work. Come back tomorrow morning. If you're gonna play. Ow.
Now, are we gonna just run around swordless, or are you just going to skip to the next day?
Neither, my friend. Neither. We have stuff to do. And not that.
Also, you give him anxiety walking as a Goron above all this water.
I know, right? It's... Okay, where is it? It's down here somewhere. There we are. Oh.
Are we getting the big bugaboo?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what we're working towards.
So something is a bit off about having a Goron shop inside of a mountain that no Goron can reach.
I know, right? He's big, so let's... I'm the Goron who sells the powder keg, the most famous product of the Gorons. Want a powder keg? Powder kegs explode with powerful blasts and are very dangerous. Until I have tested you to see if you can use them properly, I can't let you use any on your own. Will you give it a try? If you can
Snurdly, he's going to be trying.
If you can destroy the boulder that blocks the entrance to the Goron racetrack near here using the powder keg I'm about to give you, then I'll approve you to carry them. There's already a different merchant that we've given that voice. Nice try, though. When the powder keg begins ticking faster, it means it's about to explode. Try to blow up the boulder blocking the Goron racetrack entrance without the powder keg exploding on the way. There's a sign near the racetrack, so keep an eye out for it. When you've finished, come see me. Throw!
That seems safe.
Oh my
It's
God.
completely safe.
The amount of wasting time that I am doing with this, though, I don't like it.
It's okay. They give you plenty of time on purpose.
I think that's the right way. Yep. Oh God, look at that fuse! Throw! No! Son of a gun! No! Oh God, oh God, oh God.
I'm really surprised that Link, or rather, Money here, did not pull the card. It's like, I don't know if you recognize who I am, but
Right?
you probably didn't recognize me without the glasses.
Right. It is interesting though. Way to go, Darmony! That was cool! Come on, if we don't hurry, the race will start. Come on, hurry!
I wonder if they would have made the little kid just fall down flat on his face one time. That would have been so adorable and funny.
Like randomly generated as to whether or not he's gonna fall or not.
Yeah.
Okay, Shay, this is gonna be fun.
You got it. I believe in you. But if you don't do it, I'm disowning you.
Darn me, I've been waiting for you. See, everyone's restless because they can't wait to enter. You're gonna enter, aren't you? You have to. I want to show everyone how Darmy races. If your magic power runs low, charge it up with the green jars on the course. Okay, here we go. See if I can do this in one go. I'm not going to do that stupid speedrunner trick, but... Oh, gentlemen. Oh, how dare you, sir. Dang it! Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry, were you channeling your chicken?
No, dang it! It's because I hit that tree.
Actually, it feels like it's rubber band AI, so I bet if you even stop, you can still, they won't get too far ahead of you.
Yeah, there is a little bit of that, but... No!
Sorry.
No, it's funny. Go ahead.
I am curious now. Are they going to keep going, or will they eventually stop?
No, I'm pretty sure they keep going at this point. Yeah, see, whenever they finish, then it mercy kills you. There used to be a day I could do this in one go.
Believe in you.
I'm old.
Age is only a number. We're displaying that every day.
I have had enough of this. No! I think he got ahead of me just a second. Yep. That one was close. I'm getting better. Oh, I've got a whole game.
This is it. This is the one. This is the one for all the marbles.
Yep. Otherwise, I'm losing them. This feels like Moon all over again in a different game. Oh my God, really?
It's okay. You're just giving them a false sense of accomplishment there. See, you came back and took it right away from them.
Oh no, 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 this is a bad spot. This is a bad spot!
Okay, now this one's for all the marbles.
I am so glad that the camera's not on for this. You do not want to see my face right now.
Is he gonna pull it out? Will you make it in the end? Right off on the curve.
Come on, come on, come on. about dang time.
Bravo. Bravo.
Oh. Now I have to do the cute voice after that. That was great. I knew you were the fastest Goron Darmy. I was sure you'd get
It only
first
took
place.
you 12 tries.
I know.
We're happy for you.
This is from Daddy. It's the prize. You got a bottle of gold dust. This is the finest quality available. I want to be just like you. Quick. Oh, God. That hurts a little bit. Just a little bit.
Look, wait, you just took off your mask right in front of all these people.
I know.
Coster!
I still got the gold, suckers! Oh, that's right. I need to go down and tell him that I got... No, wrong way. Decidedly wrong way.
Given that our main goal right here is to get a license, I kind of like the idea. What if this was humanity and everyone had this ability to like suddenly turn into wheels and travel at high rates of speed? It kind of brings up the question of a driver's license. I mean, what would it look like in such a world?
There'd probably be some sort of obstacle course, I would be guessing, right? Something like that.
I just imagine like all the disappointed dads just shaking their head.
You never could roll, right? Looks like you managed to succeed. Knowing your skills, I feel fine letting you handle powder kegs on your own. It was bad of me to put you through such a dangerous test. I want you to take this as my apology. You got a powder keg. Press C to light it, then tap C to place it. Be careful, its sheer power and size are immense. Powder kegs are very volatile, so you can carry only one at a time. If you shoot them with an arrow, they'll explode as soon as they're hit, so be careful.
There are just so many things that, I mean, so many jokes to be made there.
I know, right? Now, I think I'm gonna go next level with this.
It's 6 a.m. and already the boy ain't rolling right.
Right? Question is, can I pull this off? Because I've only got half the day to deal with before it's time. Here's Milk Road. Oh, I don't have my sword. Right. Oh, well.
Can you damage it in any other way, or you can only do it with your sword?
You can only do it with your sword, yeah. So
Gotcha.
just do that later. Mind you, I don't have time for that
That
part.
guy, he knows what's up.
By the way, Romanai Ranch, apparently a very woke term, and I use that in a good pejorative instead of a bad one. Isn't that your horse? Knock the little girl over just to get to the horse.
Just ran through her, my goodness.
Yeah. They're on a ranch. Am I going to do it? Oh, why not? Hey, who are you? I'm Romanai.
I'm slightly offended.
I was given that name as a... It was given the same name as the ranch. What's your name? Link? That's a nice name, but... How about Grasshopper? That's the name Romanai gives you. See you wearing green clothes and you patter about when you walk, so Grasshopper it is. Romanai was practicing for tonight. Tonight. They are coming. Kookiest part of this entire game, but I'm here for it, by the way, side note. They come at night, every year when the carnival approaches. They come riding in a bright shining ball, a whole lot of them come down. And then they come to the barn. My older sister won't believe me.
Chocolate milk.
But Ramone must protect the cows. Hey, Grasshopper, I'm recruiting an assistant right now. You're a boy, won't you try? A bit weird, but okay. Great, now that's a spirit, Grasshopper. Okay then, I'm going straight into my strategy. They'll appear all over the ranch. They'll aim for the barn and approach it slowly, so hit them with arrows so they can't get in. You got that? And you mustn't leave the ranch. Grasshopper, let's practice right away. There are 10 ghost-shaped balloons in the ranch, so hurry and burst them all. If you take over 2 minutes, you're out. The current record is a minute. Are you ready? Oh, God. This fun
I
bit.
believe in you guys.
Oh, no. No. That's right. It's inverted. God. Oh, God. Disgusting thing is I've watched a speedrunner before literally stay in one place and shoot all of these. Like, didn't even move.
One accuses one of killing bites, but just raw skill.
God. Nope. There we go. Okay,
Nicely
you're done.
Nicely done.
I never use the horse. You two work perfectly together. I'll teach Romani's horse calling song to you, Grasshopper. Now you two keep getting along and go practice some more. It's a Pona song. The song of two who are bound by trust. When your arrow hits these, they burst into nothing, but the real ones will keep popping up. If they get in the barn, we lose. They run away at first light of the sun, so we have to keep fending them off until then. Did you get that? The operation starts tonight at 2. I'll be waiting in the barn. Don't be late. Romani, the ranch girl, was added to your notebook. You've taken on the job of nighttime assistant. This was also added to your notebook.
Aliens in my Zelda? Blasphemy.
I know, right? That's the dog racing thing. There's another building here somewhere, but where is it? Thing. Aha.
What do you think of the chicken man? Is that what
Yes.
you're thinking of? Gotcha.
Because the thing that I use for this mission is in there. I heard it from my gramps. Says the moon's gonna fall. With something that big, I'm sure it's sure to take this ranch down with it. Oh well. My only regret is I won't get to see these guys in their prime as roosters. The cuckoo-loving grog was added to your notebook.
Now this just brings back all kinds of memories from Critical Role.
Right?
It's just so weird.
It is really weird. I don't really get it, but just seeing all these guys with a crest and all, I don't have any regrets about anything anymore. I'm perfectly satisfied. Here, you can have this from me. You got the bunny hood. My, what long ears it has. Will the power of the wild spring forth? Yeah, these guys are all roosters. You fulfilled the wishes of youth. This was added to your notebook. Okay, we got 2 things to deal with here, Shay, real quick.
Oh, yes.
Notebook overlay, interact. We've fulfilled Grog's thoughts, and for that,
We get the bunny mask.
there we go. More progress. Yay.
Yeah.
By the way, why was this so important, people? Well, put the bunny hood on. You go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Yep. So essentially, my whole thing is instead of using Epona, because I am horrible at the whole going with it thing. Hold on. There we go. I instead use this. And by the way, there's also a little trick that I'm going to be using. If you slow down the time, like I currently have it slowed, it also slows the aliens down because they go by the clock.
Which feels like cheating, but it's not because it's a built-in game mechanic.
Because everyone slows down whenever you slow down time. Because it's everyone going by a pattern, right? So... or- for a bit. Make it quicker. Then I'll slow it back down when it's time.
Isn't there a song of Double Time? Or am I thinking?
Yeah, double time takes you to the either dawn or dusk of the current day, though. So
Gotcha.
it's what I used a couple of seconds ago in order to make everything work. Do I get that pedantic? I'm afraid I do. Let's see here.
So I'm just loving the bunny ears. You're walking around, then they just flop back and then bounce. Oh, there's your good one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice touch.
Just have to remember all of my tricks, and I'll be able to pull this off.
I believe in you.
I think you can Z-lock on them, too, so if they get too close, I can literally just lock onto them and fire. There is a little trick to it, too. The closest one, there'll be a dog outside whenever it's time.
Mm-hmm.
The dog will inform you what's the closest alien. Because it barks at whatever the closest alien is, and it goes around the barn doing that. Helps you keep track of things.
Very nice touch.
Because we hadn't gotten to mini-map technology yet, where that mini-map that we've got is suddenly going to show you every alien getting closer and closer. Like in a modern game, that's totally how they would have taken care of that, right? But we don't have that yet, so yeah. Oh, I really hope I get this done in one go. I think we may have hit the first time in this game where there's one... no, because then I have to go back. It's one of those times where me and you have to talk, Shay. Dang it.
I will say there is one thing that really kind of struck me. Whenever you were going back to fight Goat again, you were making your way across that narrow snow bridge and everything, and whenever a snowball would roll towards you in Darmani's form, you would rear back and punch it. There is a game that I have recently gotten hopelessly addicted to, and it's called Rumble. It's a VR only game in which it is essentially you get to be an earthbender. And you do specific forms, specific stances, and if you match them, then you can like shoot discs out of the ground, make blocks come up out of the ground. It's straight up being an earthbender. It is so fun. And it's entirely based upon you, or to progress in the game, you have to do matchmaking and fight other people in a one-on-one rumble where they are also throwing things and using their earthbending power. It is so fun. My gosh.
It's VR, right, too? Is that,
yes.
Am I right about that? Yeah, okay.
Only VR, and it is so great.
Yeah, I think you showed me
I'm
that.
still terrible at it. But whenever Darmani was punching the snow, that was it. That was making me want to play Rumble all of a sudden. I think on our last Hangout, if I'm not mistaken, I think I brought up that game.
Yeah, and I got to see it a little bit. By the way, these
Yeah.
stars, the configuration of the stars, and because this is an emulation of the original, this is still intact. If you play the, I think if you play the DS version, the 3DS version of it, this isn't in it for some stupid reason. This is unique to me. Or it's unique to anyone that puts Link in. Essentially, whatever you put your name as, it does a random generation of stars above you.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know this.
Did she say 1 or 2? I can't remember.
2. She said 2.
Oh, are you taking notes, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. I forgot to remind you. To give context, we are doing a new thing where we're recording all of these in one day instead of like a couple of days over the month. So you can imagine what it's like to record multiples of these and try to keep everything straight. So Shay is now taking the job of being the note taker of what's going on in each of these while we do them. So helps out. With the amount of time we have left, this is probably going to be the last thing we do in this episode. And I swear if I fail, I'm going to be so annoyed.
I was trying to remember, is there anything, because this is night of the first day, so you can rescue the lady, the bomb bag lady.
Right.
I'm trying to remember what else goes on at this time.
Not much. This is like, I think this may be the biggest thing that goes on in the world is an alien invasion.
Which no one else appears to either know about or care about. And yet, according to Romani, she says that this happens every year around the time of the carnival.
Uh-huh.
So, are these people just apathetic? Do no one believe her? Or what exactly is the backstory?
No one believes her. I
that?
think it's literally the series of unfortunate events school of adults being incompetent. That seems to be what's going on here, is that her sister does not believe her, and she just thinks it's someone... Okay, let's see here. Or no, it's... No, that's the actual Song of Time. We do not want to do that. There we go. It's almost time. Take care of things outside, Grasshopper. If you have a map, watch your map carefully. Did we get that? Did I just fib on this game? Okay, whatever happens, do not let them get into the barn. They'll come from behind the barn too, so watch out. If you run out of arrows, we have crates of them near the house, so stock up when you need to. Did I just fib on this game and it actually does let you see the little guys on the mini-map? That's cool. I just have a bad memory. We've established this,
no
though.
problem.
My palms are actually sweaty, Shay. This is this is ridiculous.
No, you got this. You got this.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm. little dog.
Yeah. The dog is useful, too.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I totally fibbed on it, because it's literally showing you on the map where it goes.
Not a problem. It's been, what, decades since we last played this?
Uh-huh. Oh, God. Freaking frick. This is not good. There. Oh, God. Okay. This is...
I love it that it's a double-edged sword that, yes, they're technically moving slower because we've got the inverted cylinder time going. But at the same time, it does mean that time is literally moving slower, so...
Yeah, so you got to deal with it longer. It is this interesting little thing that you've got to consider.
Also, I do love the sunburst effect.
It is neat, the little flare.
The lens flare, yes, because it lets you know, even if you're not looking directly at them, it gives you an indication, like, oh, you got one right over here.
I hadn't even thought about that, but you're right. That is good design.
And it's also a reticle. Whenever you get it lined up, I've never noticed that before.
Praising that good game design. We're here for it.
There's probably a video somewhere online about it, but now I'm curious. It's like, what was their thought process behind it? And also, what is the code behind it, too?
I know. There's a lot of interesting things in this, like, section. I think not, dude. I've got to be sparing now. I think we're going to make it, but it's one of those things where I've got 5 arrows left.
But you can also ride around and break the other boxes, is that correct?
Oh, and I don't have a sword. Of course I don't.
Can Darmani hurt him?
Maybe. That's actually a good point. Oh, they're dropping arrows too. I really need to deal with that.
Oh.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
feel
make
like
it.
there should be a way to replenish it. That seems like an oversight.
Well, yeah, them dropping the arrows is kind of the way of doing it. You've just got to... Again, I'm kind of the guy that's, I guess, doing this the hard way.
Oh, we're coming up to the 5 a.m.
Yep. We're making it, Shay. There's no way we don't. Unless I just do something incredulously stupid, we're good. There we are. We did it. We
First
won.
try, did it.
Thank you. Thanks to you, the cows are giving thanks too. Here's Romani's thanks. When you drink it, put your hand on your hip and take a big gulp like we do here at the ranch. You got a milk bottle. One quick gulp and we'll have you feeling great. Use C to drink it. You'll recover 5 hearts per gulp. This bottle contains 2 gulps. When it's empty, recycle the bottle. It's almost time for my sister to get up, so I have to get back to bed. See you later, little hero. You helped the ranch girl and saved the cows. This was added to your notebook. And with that, I gotta wrap this puppy up. If you guys want to find all of the other Let's Plays, head on over to tscn.tv/play. And until next time, play on and see you guys.
Later.